Welcome to the world of group home riches, where you can achieve financial freedom while making a positive impact on society. Are you tired of working long hours for someone else? Do you dream of being your own boss and creating a better future for yourself and others? Look no further. With Group Home Riches, you can invest in real estate and provide a valuable service by offering safe and comfortable homes for individuals in need.
The number one investment in real estate.
And start building a better future for yourself and those around you. Let's make a difference together with Group Home Riches.
Once they get to you, once you do those meetings, what's the reception like? How do those talks typically go?
Those are the most. I don't know how many people that's going to hear this have done cold calls for absentee owners or landlords and trying to get them to sell their property. My VA that I use came from cold call for another investor. He is so more into this than a cold calling of a person that's trying to convince somebody to sell a property, because they are so warm and welcoming. It's like night and day. You don't get cussed out. You don't get told off. You don't get, why you calling me? You don't get none of those that you typically would. You get the, oh my gosh, nobody knew you guys exist. I hadn't even found out about you all before. Where did you come from? Are you guys new to the area? You get all the questions that welcome.
Yep.
The openness of people that you talk to, these caseworkers and management companies that manage the organization. You get, once they realize that you're real and you actually are taking people, and when you invite them out to your place, when you say, why don't you come out and see what I have to offer? And they come and they say, oh my gosh, you guys got a really nice place. You're taking real consideration and giving people a nice place to stay. They are overwhelming the gratitude that they have, because you make their job easier. To just say, here, call this number, or here's this person's call. That helps them. That helps their job out. So it takes a lot off their plate when they have somebody that they can send these people to.
Hey, Brandon, I'm going to interrupt real quick. Jump on your email and then just put that up on the screen, what I just sent you, because it's talking about what you guys both just mentioned, the Section 8 shared housing. You see it?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. And guys, it's in our school group. We do a monthly live Q&A with me and Andy. That's included with your school subscription. And we did a webinar specifically on this, but here's the
I don't know if you can blow it up for them, but basically, guys, I mean, it specifically says this is Section 8, and Section 8 is getting into the shared housing business. So if you're watching this on YouTube, or listening to it right now, just take a look. Look, it's right there. It's all right in front of you.
And this is where there we go. This is where your networking skills, being able to sell yourself, being able to build relationships are going to come into play, because this came out in 2021.
Yeah.
And as Donald mentioned, the city of Gary is just now talking about it. So yeah, this is where, the first step is just to figure out, how to find these people, get comfortable talking with them, letting them know what you're going to do. And then you will run into a ton of different opportunities like this.
And also keep in mind, like Donald was saying, these people, they don't know what they don't know, right? So they can come, they might have badges or this or that or whatever, but it's your job to educate them. And the same thing with these Section 8 people. Just because they work for HUD doesn't mean they know what the rules are, what the regulations are. Tell them about this right here. I mean, it's right in front of you. Hey, well, you guys have this. I'm reading it. Are you guys involved with this? Are you looking to be involved with them? So a lot of it is going to be your job to start educating them.
Yep, 100%. Through your networking, you might actually get a contact at Section 8, and they'll tell you, oh, that sounds great, but unfortunately the voucher won't cover shared housing. Well, actually,
yep,
you can pull this up. But it all comes down to the networking, being confident, understanding the business model, learn how to do that stuff before you, try to go educate your Section 8 office. But
Right.
Even if you have to have conversations with yourself in the mirror, because if you go to these places and if you don't know the answer to something they ask, say, you know what, that's a really good question. Let me get back to you because my partner is the person that really does that part. I'm just doing the outreach part of it, and I'll get back to you. At least go back so you don't sound like you don't know what you're talking about, or you don't know your own business because it's yours and you don't know the answers to it. They have a tendency of not wanting to do business with you. So if you can just go back and just make it sound like you're bigger than what you actually are. And you actually are, because you got the whole community that's working on your behalf with you. If you come back and ask somebody in the school group a question, somebody in the school group may have experienced that, or Brandon and them, or you guys are in there. So one of them will answer your question. And then once you answer to it, go back to them and say, hey, yeah, look, I know you was asking this here, but here's what we typically do in situations like that. When you can go back to and get help from other people, it makes it so much easier for you.